Hey guys, thought I'd make a quick video for you and show you what I picked up for graphic novels wise for the month of August. And picked up some myself, but most of them are from birthday and things like that. So, well, first one, he has this hardcover. 3-story Secret History of the Giant Man, which is a pretty good book. Not too bad. I picked it up on a whim, just seeing it on Amazon, and you know, it kind of gave you a little bit of the insides and whatnot, and I said, well, I'll give it a shot, so it wasn't too bad. Next I got is Doug to Naples Cardboard, another hardcover. Now this one's more cartoony type, as you can see, but I mean, it wasn't bad at all. I mean, it kept you pretty interested. I think it's for more of the younger readers, but I think it was still pretty good. You know, it was pretty decent. I also picked this one up on a whim. I just thought that the synopsis on Amazon was, you know, sounded pretty interesting, so I said, well, might as well pick it up. See, you know, can't hurt. Next is one I've been dying to read for the longest time. The hardcover, The Complete Essex County from Jeff Lemire. And ever since I read The Underwater Welder, I've been just like dying to get all of their Jeff Lemire work. And you know, I've been actually wanting to get this one before I got Underwater Welder, but you know, it was like 40-some bucks or whatever, but got this one for birthday. Read this one already, and it was awesome. I don't know, there's just something about Jeff Lemire's work that is just, you know, it's just so good. It's just really good work. Yeah, got that. Highly recommend that if nobody's read that yet. Then next I got Craig Thompson Blankets, as you can probably see on the top. I'm almost finished with it, not quite, but this one is also a really good one that I've been wanting to pick up for a while, but again, pretty expensive. And plus, when you want it in hardcover, of course, it has to be like 20 bucks more, but that's okay. I got this one for birthday as well. This is another book that I highly recommend to people. You know, I haven't finished it yet, but you know, it's just really good. So there's that. And then lastly, for the graphic novels, some of you probably laughing now, but I've watched some, I think it was Sofa King Matt's graphic novel collection videos, and the Pro was on there. Well, you know, it's like a super skinny book, but well, I think it was a week ago, I went to my old comic book shop and was looking around to see what I could pick up there, and I saw this. I heard, you know, it's hilarious, and you know, you gotta get it and read it because you'll just laugh your head off. So I picked it up, and it's stupid comedy, I guess you could call it, but still, it's pretty good. Next I got, now this Batman Contagion, I thought I read somewhere, I could be wrong, I don't know, but I think that this is really hard to find for the fact that I don't think they've reprinted it. So I went to down by where I work after like 45-minute drive. They just opened up a comic shop. And I think this weekend's their 1-year anniversary. Well, I said, well, I'll go in and see what they got. So I went in, and they just got this in, I think that day, because it was still in the box from DCComics.com, I think. That's where they got it. Well, I'm looking, he's like, well, I just got some new ones in, if you want to look in the box. I looked in there, and Batman Contagion was in there. Which, I just got done with this, I think, a week ago. That was pretty good. I wanted to try to read it because I think it goes into No Man's Land, I believe. So, I think I got the 2 big volumes of that. So I need to get the other 2. And as you can see, I got, it's $20, but oh, what did that guy give it to me for? I think he gave it to me for $15. $15 for this, which is, I think it's pretty hard to find. So that was a good deal. Probably one of the best deals of the week, or of the month, I mean. Next I got is Batman Gothic. And I don't know if I can show you or not, but as you can see there, it's the first edition. I think it's from 1990, I think it was. So, it's a decent story. Next, I got Batman: The Return of Bruce Wayne. I went into Barnes & Noble just looking to see what they got, but, of course they don't have as good of ones from local comic book shop. And this is about the only one I managed to find. This one, I don't know. I could, it could be just me, but to me, it felt like this was just all over the place. I mean, the artwork's really good, but it just seems like it's all over the place. Maybe it's because I didn't read the stuff like leading into it or something, but I don't know. It just seems like it was all over the place for me. And then getting down to the last stack there, I got my wife actually got me this for birthday. I got Batman Volume 1 with the New 52 softcover. I think I've read all the comics that are in this because I picked them all up, but it's always, for me, it's always nice to have them in trade format, so you don't gotta dig them out and take them out of the bag. Try to be careful with them so you're not bending them or tearing the pages or anything like that, or nicking them up. You can just, have a trade. I mean, I try to keep my trades as nicely as I possibly can, but it's just nice that you don't gotta take out your singles in order to read something. So, got that, and then lastly, well, second to last, I got one more underneath there. My wife also picked me this up. I've been wanting to read this ever since I read The Long Halloween, Dark Victory, and Haunted Night, because this, I think, ties into a little bit in the middle, somewhere like that, but nobody really knows exactly where it fits in, I don't think. I haven't read this one yet, but I'm looking forward to it, maybe after I read Blankets there. So, I don't know. There's something about Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale's work on those other 3 that I mentioned that just, probably one of my top, probably my top Batman trades. So there's that, and then lastly, for the trades, I got Batman Ego and Other Tales. I think, this one's still in the As you can see there, that one's still in the wrapping. Yeah, I got this one at the local comic book shop too. I haven't read this one yet, obviously, but I'm looking forward to that. I've been, every time I've went, I've always seen this, and it kind of, intrigues me enough to the point where I just needed to pick it up. So, there's them. And then lastly, I think I wanted to do this last time. Show you this. Now, this right here, if you ever watched, which I'm sure you have, if you ever watched Ghost Critics channel there, I think in a few videos he'll mention that he has a little black book that he keeps all his record of, the comic books that he needs, and I think the ones that he has, well, nothing important on the outside, but this is basically my black book, I guess. But this is for my graphic novel, since I'm basically mainly into that. I mean, I pick up comics occasionally if I think they're going to be really good. I'll pick them up, but for me, I think I'm just more into the graphic novels, but this is my graphic novel black book. So, let me turn it open. I got my September, I have a sticky note here for September graphic novels, and I'll list them here, so I'm not, by the end of the month, I'm not saying, what did I pick up this month, or anything, but a little sneak peek. I got Batman War Drums, I think the other week, and then yesterday I actually went back to the one close to my work there, and I picked up Batman War Games Act 2, since I got Act 1, so now I got basically 3 of the 5, I think, because there's that game, excuse me, there's War Games Act 3, and then there's War Crimes, I think, to round it off, so, yeah, that. So then I happened to do this here. I got different sections throughout the entire book, but here's the need or the want portion. I created this whole book a little over 2 months ago, and I got my Batman, and I list all the ones that I need yet. There's some that I already got now. There's Batman Volume 1 and Catwoman 1 in Rome. So I got that. I got them right now. I'll keep listing them here. And I got Earth 1 now. I got them. I'm just listing them, and then once I get them, eventually I'm gonna I'm trying to figure out a way right now to where I can not cross these out, but kind of make it look like, put like red over top of them or something like that, saying, I got them. So, listing all the ones I want here, all the way to there. And then next, I got a couple, I don't think I've finished my list yet, but a couple of Spider-Man ones I need yet. And then I put it as, I think some people would put it at like indie or something like that, but I put miscellaneous, just so that, it's Image and, Dynamite and Dark Horse and all of them, or anybody. So I list them all here, the ones I want yet. There. And then next, we got the have. Now, I haven't put any of the haves in yet, because what I plan on doing is the first day of this next year coming, I plan on filling all this in alphabetically, because I'm, gotta have it that way, because it'll annoy me. But I'll list them there. Now, you might be saying, well, if you list them here and then you get new ones, what are you going to do next year? Well, I plan on listing all the ones I got here this year, and then at the end of next year, I'll leave a space or two, and then I'll list all those ones that I got there, because you're gonna get in a predicament if you just list one year. So I have that. Leave some pages to be filled. And I got my Spider-Man section and then my miscellaneous section. Now, yeah, make sure up here. Alright, now this is the section where basically you guys are seeing what I've shown every month. Now I call this month by month, and I list the month and the year, and then I list all the books that I've gotten that month. Which I think this is probably one of my favorite sections, because I think I've created this book to where it should last at least 4 and up to 5 years. Because I've left so many pages here that I can hold 5 years worth of basically 60 months of, 60 individual pages, 60 months of information. So, in just say like April 2016, I can look back and be like, I've gotten, Underwater Welder 3 years ago. I think it's just cool to look back. Got May there, June, July, and then I just put in this month here. So there's that. And next, try to make this quick. I know it's probably going too long. Try to find what I'm looking for. Then I got my top 10 yearly. I just list the 10 books at the start of the year that I want to try to get before the end. I got some of them. I really want to get that Luna Brothers The Sword Deluxe hardcover. And there's that. And then I got the editions section. This is more blank pages, but the edition section is basically if I find a book that I really want, I don't want to go back to the need section and put it on there, because then it'll be all messed up. I just figured I'd put it under the editions, and then I can list, like if I find Spider-Man and Batman, I can just put it on there, and then, anything like that, that'll be my edition section. And then this is my book / comic related section. So this will be all the books. They're not graphic novels, they're more information books or collections or stuff like that. So you got like Batman Animated, Foul Play, the Joker Visual History, Spider-Man Inside the World, Image Comics Road to Independence. Got them, got a couple on the back there. So you got that. Got birthday lists. Because I think, just like the other section, that'd be cool to look back and see what you asked for, I think, anyway. And then, last page here. I plan on going, 2013, 2014, 15, 16, all the way down through, and listing, how many I got in 2013, and then how many I got Batman, Spider-Man, miscellaneous. So I thought I'd show you that. This is my book that I'll carry around with me wherever I go to. I got an idea in my head of the ones that I have, the ones that I need, but, it's nice to have it on you in case, you have a hiccup in your mind, but, yeah, I figured I'd show you that. So, but I've been really dying to... Let me give you something better to look at. I've been dying to do a graphic novel collection again. I'm thinking the first month of next year, I think I'm going to do that. I wasn't going to wait a year from the first time I did a graphic novel collection, but I think that'd be too long. I just figured I'd try to show it off because it's growing pretty fast. But well, I'm sorry about how long this video has been, but I figured I'd show you. I want to show you all the books, and I wanted to show you this pretty badly, just because see what your guys' opinion is on it. But alrighty, well, thanks a lot. Have a good one, guys.